This is Hulk, and I want to see how much I can climb in the ranks in just 10 hours of one-tricking this specimen. With Hulk having a very simplistic moveset and being the only character with 3 different forms, he has earned himself the title of being one of the most banned heroes in the competitive scene, which makes sense when you understand the possibilities with his moveset. But we'll get more into those later in the video. Right now, we are going onto hour 1, practice range. This is where boys turn into men. As someone who has only played DPS in Marvel Rivals, I had to repent for my sins for my previous video of insta-locking Moon Knight for 10 hours straight and change my ways to finally be useful to my team. Hulk's abilities are very simple. We have the Gamma Shield that affects you and all teammates within a 5 meter radius. We got Gamma Ray, which freezes any enemy for 2 seconds. And finally, the Clap, which is a heavy hitting long range attack. But now, in Plat 3, this will do perfectly. But as we climb the ranks and hopefully aim for Diamond by hour 10, we need to learn every single combo and be able to use all these skills to their fullest potential. And trust me, there's a lot of potential. Hour 2. My first game as a Vanguard in Marvel Rivals could have gone better. I got blessed with an amazing start to my first game, with my whole team arguing at the start of the game due to us not carefully crafting the perfect cesspool of heroes. This set the mood for the rest of the game. People weren't happy with each other. This happens way too much in Marvel Rivals. On top of that, this is my first tank game, so I'm pretty trash, spending most of my time jumping in, punching a few times, and then jumping out. It didn't go very well, surprisingly. Repeat that for a few minutes, and you'll have us going 1-0 down. A few more minutes of that, and then we lose the game. That didn't go well. Now, if I'm going to try and go from Plat 3 to Diamond by the end of these 10 hours, I'm going to need to do better, because that did not go well. So for hour 2, my mindset was set in stone. I need to learn Hulk completely, so I don't have any more games where my deaths catch up with my kills. And for game 2, I did exactly that. I was a frontline menace. Take all your loved ones off that front line, because they were getting fucked. Now that you've put all your loved ones to the back lines, you just got bamboozled, because not only do I fuck the front lines, but I absolutely come from the back and triple fist the back line too. Absolutely disgusting. If you ever fisted a team's loved ones like that, you would know. They tend to not like it. And their solution to me was Wolverine. That is scary. Wolverine is a tank killer. He can take a tank from 800 health to 0 in a matter of seconds. He definitely tried a few times as well, but unfortunately for him, I was locked the fuck in. And after 4 straight minutes of them fighting to get the first checkpoint, we won. For being a solo tank, I'm very happy with my performance. 18 kills and not even a single death. That is how tank games should go. The only other interesting thing that happened in hour 2 was just this guy getting angry with a shitty mic.
Can I receive some heal? Put to the what you joke. Just heal, you are fucking 3 kills and you can't kill.
Yeah, but bro.
Bro, what? You can't do damage.
Oh. If you can't kill, I can heal.
So that was pretty funny. I do love a bit of shitty mic rage. Hour 3. For my first game in hour 3, I was again a solo tank, which apparently you can't really do.
So you never get to play the damn guy. But like, you can't solo tank Hulk, that's the thing.
And I disagree. I did very good solo tanking. I stood my ground on them front lines and dominated. Maybe highly due to my healers, and this is a plat lobby, but my point still stands. And I also topped it off with my first Hulk MVP, just edging the rank up. This definitely boosted my confidence of Hulk greatly. But in Marvel Rivals, when something good happens, something bad always follows. And for the literal game after that, we had this game. This was a very tense game, and my team was also pretty good. So how can it be a bad game? Well, there's always one person that ruins the fun, and his name was Gargamel, a Spider-Man main. When you have a Spider-Man on your team, it's either the carry or the downfall. In this game, could you guess, it was the downfall. But that was later in the game, because he actually started off pretty well. We captured the first checkpoint, and I also stopped the Magneto ult. This is where the Lord Gargamel shows his naughty side. He put the blame on other teammates. How could you? I would never do that. I would never blame my teammates, ever. Luckily, we got the second checkpoint after a huge fight in overtime, which he still managed to complain about whilst he's going 7-5. I don't care if you're shit at a game. It's life. I'll never scream at a teammate just because they're going 7-5 as a DPS and then blaming the team. But I will subtly mention it in a video, being super nice about it. This guy's arse. Bang. 2-0. Definitely possible to win. Obviously, studying the scoreboard, my teammates wanted a change, which he firmly shut down and then drops a, why should I? Well, Gargamel, if we look at the stats, maybe it's because you're the fucking problem. Then he does drop the coldest line in existence. What do you mean it would be better for you to be Spider-Man? Is this just secret power? 11 and 7. I don't think it would get any worse if you swapped. Go anyone and you'd do better. Just go a healer or something. We lost that game with everyone getting more kills than Spider-Man. Pretty tragic. It baffled me that much that I wanted to see his match highlights. I was blessed with this treat.
Ice in the fucking veins, mate! Fucking have that, you cunt! Send that to your fucking friends! Out fucking played.
My guess is all of his kills just came from that ult, because the rest of that was dreadful. But we did end hour 3 with a promotion. So who's the real winner? Hour 4. Going into Plat 2, I wanted to be ready. So I resorted to YouTube to try and learn tips and combos for Hulk. This is what I learned. We're getting a whole fucking list here. Get your notepads out. His Gamma Ray, Gamma Shield, and ult can cancel an enemy's ult. All of his moves can be animation cancelled. Whilst in ult, a clap, hit, and clap kills 300 HP enemies. High level Hulks also targeted flying characters because you can knock them down very easily and just kill them straight away. This makes it clear why he has a 43% ban rate and gives me even more reason to want to be perfect with him. I want to be a cunt. Oh, I can't wait. Hour 5. This game was important to me. I wanted to show how much I had improved in that hour of training. How much I had learnt. And these were my dummies for that. It definitely took some time to get used to with the jump setting. But after a few minutes, I locked in. I cancelled Stranger's ult with my ult, which led me to pushing them back and saving my team. So far my absolute smartest play of Hulk, which was only possible due to that hour of training. Straight after that, I then countered a Star-Lord ult. Now that left a wet stain in my pants. Oh, smooth! I'm crazy! That was juicy. At the start of hour 1, I tended to just randomly spam abilities, but now I'm using them perfectly and getting value from every use. I felt on top of the world. I even put Star-Lord in my back pocket a second time, countering his ult completely. I'm so good at this! I was the tank and the DPS. Oh my god, I'm kind of fucking great. I'm actually cracked for today. What is wrong with me? I'm insane. Fucking hell, I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm on drugs right now. Even my team were impressed by my Hulk skills. I didn't think I could fondle this team's balls even more. But guess what? I did. Countering a Groot ult and getting the 3-point win. I am the DPS. And after just cleaning up the point, we won. I think this is a nice testament to how important practice range is. And just taking an hour to learn what your character is fully capable of. Hour 6. My journey of achieving Diamond is getting closer and closer. And I am determined not to slow down, as this next game proves that. My whole understanding of Hulk was on another level. I knew exactly when to push, exactly who to target, perfect positioning, and was using my abilities flawlessly. I was a beast. It was a super close round that ended in a huge fight at the end, where I used everything I learned about Hulk's ult to clutch up with a 3-0 win, finishing the very first round going 41-3 as a tank. Yes, we are cocking indeed. Thank you, my friend. I'm not only a Hulk main either. I can be a little shit with Bruce Banner as well. Ending that game on 62 kills. Even when I would lose a game, I would win the next. And my rank points would always give me more than I lost. So even when my win-loss was stagnant, I was still climbing the ranks and making progress. Hour 7. My confidence being that of a Celestial, I was ready to just blitz to Diamond in a few more games. But in all competitive games, you are bound to have a bad game creeping up on you. This was destined for failure. Our team just wasn't compatible at all. We needed a change. My confidence as Hulk plummeted. Strange was right. Something needed to change. So I did make a change. But I seem to be the only one willing to change, which is bullshit. So I swapped back to Hulk. Fuck that guy. As me being the only person to try and change made me little bit bitter. It didn't help that the team was just crying as well. He wasn't too happy. Unlucky. All in all, I had a bad game. Everyone definitely noticed that. I would be lying if I said this guy didn't annoy me. We did just as bad as each other, and he puts the whole blame on me. If only I could prove to him that the loss wasn't solely my fault. Oh shit, look. I can. Shit, we've got the same fucking team. He wasn't happy to see me. Crying more, pussy. And just look at the state of this chat already. How do 50% of games start like this? It just gets to a point where it's just funny. Despite the crying in the chat, I was feeling good. I feel like our team was more compatible than last game, and we just moved as one. Just look at the dominance on the field. I'm a fucking liar. I am the green Escanor. I was everywhere, using Hulk's jump perfectly to be flying around the back lines. You'd never know when I would appear on top of you. You have to use your knowledge of your hero well sometimes. And that's exactly what I did, using all my curves to block them in their spawn, as my team secured the 3-0 victory. I definitely made up for my last game. I went crazy. I think my stats here is enough revenge just to put that Strange in his place. Unlucky Strange. Hour 8. This hour wasn't too kind to me. I wasn't playing bad or anything, and I don't want to blame my teammates, so I won't. 15,000 heals. I went down to Plat 2 in the first 2 games, but I refused to let that put me down. So I made sure to put it all back in to get back to Plat 1 before hour 9. And that's exactly what I did. Me and Hulk just became one. One thing I was very surprised about using Hulk was my ult usage. I have a history of a bad ult timing, but with Hulk, my ult would always make an impact. That was definitely a key factor in my rank up games. Hour 9. This is where Hulk just clicked. I could smell the diamond rank. I refused to lose any more games. No more setbacks, even when the games were looking ropey. The final battles was where I shone. Earning myself 2 MVPs, I was in flow state. I am the DPS. Even when we are 99% down, I still don't give up. And we turned that shit to 100% to 99%. What an hour. The best hour I've had. This just boosted my confidence for Diamond even more. And with just an hour left, I needed one more win to get Diamond. This could be the last game. And I made sure to come out guns blazing by being super aggressive. They didn't like getting steamrolled, surprisingly. They brought out my counter. The Wolverine.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck.
But I ain't a pussy. No one is getting between my diamond rank. So I let him know who the father was in this relationship. But when you put someone on a leash, like I just did, that badly, sometimes they just don't appreciate it. And they get revenge. He dicked me down differently. It was horrendous. Him and Penny Parker both teamed up to spank me. I didn't know, but Penny Parker's stun resets Hulk's jump build up, making it nearly impossible to jump away after a Wolverine grab, which led us only being 2-0 up at the end of that first round, which honestly pissed me off. I was fuming. I was so sweaty this game, it was incredible. But I stuck with my strategy of just being super aggressive, and I just glued myself to that objective like OF models do in Twitter comments. And I held my ground even whilst I was the only man holding that convoy. Everyone was dead. There was just one Moon Knight left. If I kill him, the time will run out. Less than 200 health, but I had a dream. And a ult. Let's fucking go. My pure aura made him back up just enough for him to be off the objective for the time to run out completely. For me to finally earn Diamond. After 10 hours of Hulk gameplay, that was a very good game to end it on. And that is it. 10 hours completed. Now I really don't want to ruin this beautiful music, so I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Goodbye.